Yes. How to learn the switch kick in Muay Thai. Alright, this is called a switch kick. What I'm actually doing here, I'm jumping the front leg back in a skipping motion, and while that leg goes back, the opposite leg pivots a little bit while I'm switching. Parts of the leg that you connect with are the shin. Most of the time I connect with the instep, but the part that you usually strike with is your shin. So it's a skipping motion, switching the leg back. Supposedly supposed to generate more power like that. But this is a technique that I don't use. I don't really use this technique, but it's good to know it and understand it, because the more you understand the technique, is the more you'll be able to defend against it. I'm throwing here the switch kick into a spinning back kick. So I'm just working different techniques off that switch kick. As I said before, this is a technique that I rarely use. And the reason why I don't use this technique as much, because I find that it can be a telegraph kick. You can telegraph the movement from just that switch. If you're fighting a counter fighter, or it depends on the person that you're fighting, and they can read you and they can counter off your moves. The first initial move that you make, usually that's what the person is going to counter off of. So once a person sees me skip or jump back, they already know I'm going to do a switch kick. So this is why I don't really use that technique. But as I said, it's good to know, it's good to understand it, because once you understand it, then it's going to be easy for you to defend against it. If you don't understand the kick, when it's being thrown at you, you won't know how to defend against it. So that's why it's good to practice different techniques for just the mere fact of knowing how to defend against it if it's executed on you. So that's my reason for really training this kick. And usually if I throw a roundhouse kick, a mawashigeri kick, I usually throw my kick from one position. And the reason why I do like that, because there's no telegraph in it. It's just executed from one position, one movement. So everything flows in one. The kick, the hips, and the leg all goes in one motion. There's no switching in between. But as I said, this is a Muay Thai kick, and it has its purpose against certain person that you're fighting. Depends on the person. You can deliver the kicks to the legs, and you can wear the person's legs out. Depends if you're the person against the rope, against the cage, or wherever you have the person, and there's no movement happening, you can switch the kick and deliver. But as I said before, it's a telegraphic move. To me, I think it is. You can get counter off of it. But so that's the technique. How to do a switch kick.